I do. So leave. I love them.
Yo, this situation absolutely boils my blood. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm talking about Heel Mike and Jon Zherka, because these two idiots, if you combine their IQ, it would still remain in the single digits, to be fair. I mean, these guys actually share brain cells because they spent the last few years of their life on the internet painting themselves as creeps and weirdos, saying the most disgusting and degenerate things, all for the sake of humor. There's just no humor. And some of the stuff that these guys were saying, there was like no punchline. It was just straight up saying disgusting and atrocious things. And now it's actually caught up to them. And this guy had a live panic attack on Kick. And now they're banned from Kick. They're banned from Kick. Yeah, banned from Kick. That's like putting a band-aid on a hatchet wound. No, there's no such thing as being banned from Kick. That does not exist. We'll see in a couple of days to a couple of weeks if they actually remain permanently banned, because it is impossible to get banned from that platform. That thing's just a huge free-for-all. Do whatever you want when you want. So we'll go ahead and see as time goes on. But essentially, here's what happened. Jon Zherka and Heel Mike are a pair of idiots that have a woman who goes and recruits women for their live streams. So allegedly, she went and got some teenagers instead of grown women, which, mind you, these guys make a lot of disgusting jokes about teenagers throughout all these years. Very disgusting jokes. So this woman allegedly went and betrayed them and planted these teenagers. And as they first met these girls said and joked that they were 12 years old. And he replies with, perfect. Yeah, this is the type of guys that we're dealing with. They think that's funny, essentially, okay? And then they ask for IDs from these girls. They ask for their IDs. They could not provide them. They said, we don't have them. Hot take. Hot take. If a woman, girl, whatever you want to label, female can't provide her ID, don't mess with that. Hot take? Is that a hot take for me? If she can't provide her ID, don't mess with that. If she can't provide her ID, whether that be a picture of one with her face on it, whether it be in her hands, if she can't provide an ID, anything of the likes to show that she is of age, don't mess with that. Don't mess with it. Don't touch it. Don't fucking do nothing. Walk away. Why is that so hard? Is that like something that makes your brain just like fucking shake and shiver? Don't mess with that. But essentially, he thought that was just like, okay, like that was like a greener light. And just the amount of stuff that these guys were saying during the show, I don't even want to repeat it because it's that bad, okay? It is that bad. The tweets that these guys were putting out, the message, everything these guys were saying was so bad. And you know what's even funnier? Their live chat was warning them. They're like, yo, these girls look young. Yo, I think these girls are teenagers. You gotta stop. Yo, Mike, these girls are teenagers. He replies with that he loves them. He's like, yeah, I love that. Yeah, I love that. You shouldn't like that. We don't like that. He's like, well, I do. Oh, dude, that's going to look so good in court. If you end up going to court, that's going to look so good. It's going to look marvelous. It's going to make you look so innocent. I just could not understand it. And mind you, this guy, like let's just pretend that it was an 18 and 19-year-old. Dude, you're 30. You're 30. You are 30 years old. And allegedly, people have been doing some digging, and allegedly this girl was 16. And he was laying down with her and doing a whole bunch of other stuff. Allegedly, she is 16. Dude, when you have a rap sheet, when you created a rap sheet of you saying some of the most disgusting and egregious stuff about yourself, and you paint yourself in this picture where you make yourself out to be a creep and a weirdo, and now something like this happens, no one's gonna afford you any wiggle room. Let's just say it's a big misunderstanding, and you got caught up. And no one's gonna afford you any wiggle room, because look at the stuff you've been saying in the past. No one's gonna throw you a bone. Nobody. Even if you got caught up, even if this recruiter girl set you up, no one's gonna afford you any wiggle room. And then on top of that, it is your responsibility to ask for ID. You are 30 years old. What don't you get? You're a grown-ass man. And then there's hundreds of clips online with you talking to girls who were like 14 and 15. Remember that thing with you and Sneeko sitting down talking to that girl? And he's like, oh, we should go on a double date. And the girls are like, we're underage. And Sneeko's like, by how much? By how much? Like, you're going to be of age in a week? What the fuck? Genuinely. Like, what? How are we supposed to react to this? Like, I don't get it. Like, we should just be like, oh, yeah, you know, it's a big misunderstanding. Or check it out. You have a rap sheet acting like this. And this is just you. We're just going to accept that this is who you are deep down because this is what you have painted for yourself. There's a very good quote. Very, very good quote. It goes like this. You made your bed, lie in it. Very simple quote. Very good quote. This is how you wanted to paint yourself. This is how you got caught up. That's it. It's a wrap. Now, I think everybody across the board should, in fact, get punished. I think these two idiots should get punished. And if this female recruiter, or whatever you want to call this chick, went out and actually got some underage girls for the live stream to specifically get these guys caught up, she should get it too. How did she even get in contact with these girls? And how did she get them over there? Everybody across the board, done. You two are idiots because you made yourself out to be disgusting creeps for all these years, and now you got caught up, and you didn't even go out of your brain to ask for IDs. And when you were like, oh, we don't have IDs. Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh, we're 12. Oh, and you're saying that's perfect. Like, what? And then when you got caught, you were like, but in Canada. Dude. What the fuck? Genuinely. Like, what is even going on? I don't have any words for this. No more words. Because this is a situation where it's so easily avoidable. So easily avoidable. To all the dudes out here watching, if you are talking to a chick and you see it's going to that way, right? If you are meeting up with a chick, always ask for ID. Ask for ID. Okay? Always ask for ID. And don't make a rap sheet of yourself online to be a creep. I don't think that one is like... I think that's one 99.9% of you guys follow anyway. Don't make a rap sheet of yourself online being a creep. Oh my god, this is the first time in history. 4 thumbs down! Bummer! I'm done talking about this.